zone by Johnson.
Touchdown! Play of the year in the NFL.
One.
Who's going to go?
Cut that ribbon!
The Bills make you wanna shout. Kick your heels up and shout. Throw your hands up and shout.
There you have it, folks. Tonight at 6, the Bills are celebrating an historic moment, kicking off a brand new era in Orchard Park. After years of planning and construction, the ribbon is finally cut on the new Highmark Stadium. Thanks again for joining us tonight. I'm Scott Levin. Mary Alice is off tonight. We do have team coverage for you on this major milestone for the Bills and Western New York. 2 on your sides, Chelsea Swift brings us some new perspective from the fans who are counting down the days until they can actually experience the new stadium for themselves. But first tonight, we're looking back at the moment when Buffalo's newest landmark was celebrated by the very people that made the project possible. And that's where we begin tonight. Claudine Ewing joins us live from the new Highmark Stadium. Hello, Claudine.
What a day, Scott. What a day. It really is a historical day for Western New York sports for sure. We want to talk numbers briefly, though. This is a $2.2 billion stadium, a world-class stadium here in Western New York, and taxpayers, you did chip in for it to the tune of about $850 million. Buffalo Bills fans can brag about this new stadium. It is a beauty for all 60,000 plus who will be inside. The ribbon, as you know, was cut today as expected. Dignitaries were here. So was the owner and those who actually built this house. Credit was given to all those who made this moment possible. The workers, the government leaders involved in the negotiation of this deal, and of course the fans.
Our fans, the Bills Mafia, contributed $263 million through PSL purchases and helped us finance what you're looking at here today.
When they needed a new stadium to keep them in this community, everything was on the line. We had to make this happen. And I had to reassure them that I would make sure that this stadium got built because it is part of our identity. It is our psyche. It is what gets us up in the morning on a Monday morning with that sense of euphoria or at least hope for the next Sunday to be better.
This community, Western New York, was so blessed that Ralph Wilson came here, and now we are so blessed to have Terry and Kim, owners, and carrying on this amazing legacy.
And what a legacy it is. Everyone here was eager to go inside and check out the new home of the Buffalo Bills. It really is a beauty once you go inside. And as we heard last hour from Pete Gwelly, this is also a stadium. It's not just about football. There are going to be other events that are going to be happening here. In fact, he said that they're looking to have some big summer concerts here, not this year, next year. So those are the things that are in the works. But what about the fans? Can you imagine how excited they are? My colleague Chelsea Swift has spoke with fans today. And Chelsea, tell us about their excitement.
Claudine, Bills fans are really excited. Several of them coming down to Orchard Park today to get a look at the new stadium. And several of them say now they're also really excited for the start of the season. They say they're excited to see their team play in this brand new modern stadium. Many Bills fans wanted to get a closer look at the new Highmark Stadium as hundreds of elected officials and community leaders gathered for a ribbon-cutting ceremony. Some Orchard Park residents say they would check in to see the progress on a weekly basis. Several of them say they're proud of the final product, and others are disappointed they may not be able to afford tickets to the games. Other fans say that the stadium will attract more tourism and will benefit the local economy.
Going to bring a lot of tourism here for the Buffalo area. People are going to be excited to come here to Buffalo, and it's going to bring a lot of money into the area. People like new, they're going to pay money to come into Buffalo to see the new stadium and be a part of it.
I think it's going to stimulate the local economy. I'm excited to see certainly the game activity. I live right here on Abbott Road with my home that I live in, and also the Airbnb here at the Bills Mafia Manor. We have a great presence. We have a great client base that comes in Airbnb. We're pretty much booked all the time.
In the last hour, we witnessed the Ticketmaster Tower on the north side of the old stadium come down, and the demolition is scheduled to be complete early next year. Now, this evening on Abbott Road, as people drive by the new stadium, they're slowing down to take pictures, and it seems like they're ready for this new chapter. Live and on your side in Orchard Park, Chelsea Swift, Channel 2 News.
Thank you, Chelsea. Let's take a look right now at just a few of the numbers that help tell the story of the new Highmark Stadium. As Claudine mentioned, $2.1 billion. That's the estimated total cost for this new building, with $850 million of that coming from you, the taxpayers. 3 years and 18 days between the first shovels in the ground and this moment today. And according to project leaders, as many as 1,600 workers were on site each and every day to make sure that this massive undertaking stayed on track. The venue will seat more than 60,000 fans, not just every Bills game day, but for other events like concerts. Unbelievable. Coming up in just a few minutes, we are heading inside the new Highmark Stadium. 2 News's Rob Hackford is going to take us on a tour, giving you unique access to never-before-seen parts of the Buffalo Bills' new home before the team officially welcomes in the Bills Mafia. Now